Hey Pisces, I'm here for another reading for you today. Now, as always, you could have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, so just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. It's for all Pisces energy. And if you would like a personal one-on-one tarot reading, Akashic Records, Quantum Reiki, or anything else, you can go to 144bluerosetemple.com, or you can email me. All that information's in the box below. And just as always, thank you for your love, thank you for all of your support, and thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe, click on that notification bell, and go click on that like button so you can know when the next reading does come out and so the rest of the soul tribe can find us. All right, now again, whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. It's a general timeless reading, but right now it is the new moon in Aries and a solar eclipse. We do have the number 16 or the number 7, so both numbers may resonate with you. Reflections, what you contemplate can actualize. You may also be connecting with the spirit of water. What's also coming through is again, whenever you're watching this, it can be for you, but especially during this eclipse and any eclipse season, only the highest possible outcome can manifest for me. And I'm seeing like affirmations of just show me how good it can get. I'm open to sudden positive shifts, etc. Why do we have reflections? Why do we have reflections? We do have Aphrodite, eternal love. We have Apollo, divine messages, and then we do have safe space over here. Greek or Greece can resonate with you, like the Greek gods, because we do have Apollo and we have Aphrodite, eternal love over here. You could also be receiving some sort of message over here. Why do we have Apollo, divine messages, reflections, which you contemplate can actualize, and Aphrodite, eternal love? You know, you have extrasensory perception. You are very keen. You're very telepathic. You're very galactic and cosmic soul. We have changing consciousness, awareness, and extrasensory perception. And then words left unsaid over here. You know, for some of you, I've said this before, and I think it was last week during a reading, Pisces, where yes, it's clairvoyance. It is beyond the normal clairvoyance. You have extrasensory perception, past lives, multidimensional lives, etc. Some of you also connect with Venus. It's what's coming through, and the Venusian temples. We have Taweret as soon as I say that. Okay, so you're very protected. We have Ascended Master. Yeah, you're very protected over here, okay? You connect with maybe particularly Ascended Masters of Venus, but Ascended Masters in general. Maybe that's Venus, Egypt, Greece. Just take what resonates with you. However, because of that, sometimes people will think that you're like weird or like, what is wrong with that person? That girl, that guy, that person, like. And that's what's coming through over here, where there is like either this quirk, but really what I'm seeing is like this almost fragment or like mirror reflection. And we do have reflections here. You are just pure love. Aphrodite, eternal love. Apollo, divine messages, the hidden worlds. But Pisces, you embody such otherworldly, the hidden world energy that sometimes people in this realm aren't quite ready for it. With the Taweret card, you're very protected as you share your soul gifts. And I don't want to say that they're not ready for it, but you are of the hidden worlds. You are beyond the Maya, the illusion. And so you're here to bring these hidden worlds, the spiritual energy, to the earth. But because of that, you know, and you are just showing up as love. We have Aphrodite, eternal love. If you were to go talk to a Pleiadian, what's coming through is some of you maybe are Pleiadian. Pleiadians operate just from the heart space, but because of that, Pleiadians don't understand the way that this world operates. These patriarchal systems, the ego, the etc. You receive messages and insights from, again, the hidden worlds. So it's beyond clairvoyance. For some of you, it's beyond even like the god, goddess, ascended master energy. It's very ethereal. It's very cosmic. It is very galactic. But you're protected in your soul gifts. Now, for some of you, you feel like your soul gifts can sometimes be under attack. Why do we have Apollo, divine messages, reflections, Aphrodite, and the hidden worlds? You closed out a cycle over here. So that could even be, say, fear of persecution. It could be something regarding your soul gifts. We are in Aries season as I'm reading this message. So perhaps even just owning your soul gifts and accepting them. For Pisces, why do we have Apollo, divine messages, reflections, Aphrodite, the hidden worlds, Towerette? We do have cleanse and call back your energy. All right, so the best maybe spiritual practice that you can do right now is calling back your energy. I call back all of my light. I call back my power. I call back my energy. I call back my life force energy. I call back my vitality. I call back my creativity. I call back all of those different things. And you are someone that it feels like, I'm getting the Virgo energy. Maybe you have Virgo somewhere or something along the lines of routines. Could also be that collective South Node in Virgo. But what's coming through is routines. You are someone who is also super sensitive. Because you are super sensitive, Pisces, it does require a more grounded spiritual practice and routine where, and I mean every day. Every day, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, taking that time to call back your energy and to cleanse. You are a divine sponge, and there's just some sort of like owning that, right? And what I'm seeing specifically that can help you with a feeling of intensity or overwhelm, especially when it comes to your spiritual gifts and being an empath, is setting those boundaries as well as a spiritual routine. But I'm seeing like daily calling back your energy. I'm going to grab one more card from this deck over here, and then I'm going to grab some tarot. All right, what's a final message for this call back your energy, cleanse, cycle closed, and Towerette, hidden worlds, Apollo, divine messages, reflections, and Aphrodite? Did not fall face up. Yeah, Bridget. And so we do have Bridget. Bridget can resonate with you. Also that element of fire. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have got the power. Oh, yeah. And as soon as this card comes out, rather, what I'm thinking in my mind is, you know, Pisces, you are very gifted. And I mean extrasensory perception. But your sensitivity, it's hard for you sometimes. And people don't see how sensitive you truly are. Recognize that you have got the power. So it's like a double-sided coin where it's your gifts are pretty strong, your clairvoyance is Pisces. But with that, it comes with that dual-sided coin of the sensitivity. And you are so powerful. You are whole. And there's some sort of recognition that you have got the power. You can thrive in your spiritual gifts. You could be just as sensitive and then just as powerful. Now, we do have Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Yeah, definitely get in that spiritual routine, even if it's 5 minutes a day of just communing and connecting with Source. Meditation, ritual, prayer, whatever works for you. It's going to just support you in all areas of your life. Lord Ganesh may resonate with you. And I'm also seeing obstacles, and blockages just being removed. So let's see what is in the tarot for you over here today, Pisces. Beautiful Pisces. Why do we have extrasensory perception, cycle closed, inner strength, Aphrodite, eternal love, reflections, Apollo, call back your energy, and Towerette? Why do we have Apollo, divine messages, reflections, Aphrodite, eternal love, Bridget, inner strength, and extrasensory perception? Oh, Pisces. What I'm hearing is that the world doesn't quite know you yet, but they will. You have been hidden, Pisces, and that's why we have the hidden worlds over here. You have been hidden. You have played small. You are very sensitive. And your soul gifts, again, they are very strong. But you don't care about any of that, like what's coming through. If anything, your soul gifts, your spiritual gifts, your clairvoyances, your connection to spirit has also been, has felt like a burden at times, Pisces. Again, you're very sensitive. However, divine judgment, God is declaring abundance all over your life, Pisces, King of Pentacles. This is what you are owed on a spiritual level, but you've played yourself so small. You've been hiding yourself. And it is actually because of your spiritual gifts. You're very sensitive. So you can go maybe into the grocery store. You cannot help but feel everyone's past lives, everyone's energy, what they've been through, what they're feeling, thinking, who they were just with before they came through the door kind of thing. You know, but what I'm also seeing is that it's a little bit of self-sabotage, you know, where you're actually meant for so much more, Pisces. And what I'm seeing is the playing small or the hiding yourself has sometimes even kept you away from opportunities. However, there's an opportunity coming in. We have security, King of Pentacles. Why the Two of Swords here for Pisces? Oh, Pisces is not in hiding anymore. Pisces, this is you being unleashed over here. We have Eight of Swords. You were in hiding. Whether this represents you, your authenticity, your spiritual gifts, whatever it is, you hid yourself. You also hid your power. That's why it's saying recognize that you've got the power. Now, for some of your Pisces, your power kind of scares you, is what's coming through. Where, for some of you as a child even, whether this be past life or as a child, you have seen just how powerful you are, and that's also why you made yourself small. There was something that scared you. However, I'm seeing you own your power. I'm seeing you reclaim your power. Why Judgment? Why King of Pentacles? Pisces. Rainbows can resonate with you. You are getting ready. No, not even that you're getting ready. Scratch that. On a soul level, Pisces, you're so ready to see a quality of life that you have never seen. God is declaring milk and honey over your entire life. And I'm seeing this as like honey being poured from the galaxies just all over your life. You know how like honey kind of drips and then once it's like almost out, it's like thin and runny. I'm just seeing honey all over you. This is God's judgment upon your life. You will have your dream life. You will have a beautiful life. You will live a happy life and you will be loved. You will be happy, you will be loved, and you will be wealthy. We have the Three of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. For some of you, there's a new job coming in for you. There's some sort of advancement in your career in some way, shape, or form. You're getting, for some of you, you may get the love, the joy, and like the wealth and abundance all at once. For others of you, it's just energy. Just take it as it manifests in your life. This is long overdue. And the reason why this is long overdue is because you have been hidden, but Pisces, you have also been hiding yourself. And it's not even hiding yourself in a bad way. You have been hiding the best qualities about you. And you have been self-sabotaging just a little bit. Maybe unconsciously, it might be unconsciously, Pisces, but what I'm seeing is by playing small, there was a little bit of self-sabotage where like there are great things coming in for you. There's great opportunities, work, people here. But how are they going to know if they don't see you? How are they going to know if they do not hear you? And there's a song that's coming through. It's called Read All About It, Part 3. You've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. And then I think it says like you've spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears it, how they're going to learn your song? How are they going to learn about your soul gifts? How are you going to be in the spaces, the rooms, the opportunities, the experiences, be with the people that you're supposed to be with, that you're in alignment with on a soul level? That's your actual destiny. Pisces, I see something very beautiful happening for you. I see a reclaiming of your power, your strength. You could be just as sensitive and just as strong at the same time. You're meant to live a beautiful life and you're going to live that. Why Three of Pentacles and King of Pentacles? You are about to receive a job offer for some of you. Some sort of investment, some sort of teamwork. There's going to be a result of your hard work in the form of someone, and it's good news over here. Okay, so expect to receive a message. It could be from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could also just be about abundance, career, or money in some way, shape, or form. But definitely very exciting. This is something that's owed to you. Okay, and that's what's coming through. Now, what is the advice for Pisces? Pisces, the wheel turns for you. Wheel of Fortune over here. This is a wheel of positive karma, of positive changes. Pisces, this is owed to you. But the only reason why it has not come in was actually because you had like extra protection that it doesn't serve you anymore. It's safe to be who you are. It is safe to share your spiritual gifts. It is safe to connect. Extrasensory perception. It can feel, you know, again, you're very sensitive, Pisces. But it's safe to go out there into the world and to feel it all. And I do see what is going to help with your spiritual gifts and your sensitivity and your extrasensory perception, your connection to the spiritual realms in this hustle bustle 9-to-5 patriarchal world, is by having boundaries, having at least a daily spiritual routine, even if it's just 5 minutes of imagining that light shield, cleansing, clearing, affirmations, whatever works for you. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that it resonates. I'm going to grab some cards of advice. What are some cards of advice for Pisces? The Sun card, okay? Door to personal healing and happiness. A lot of rainbow energy. Some of you can resonate with rainbows, or you could see a rainbow. We do have the sun, okay? Aries does represent the sun, and it's also just that ray of joy and light. What else do we have for Pisces for this reading? Imhotep, visionary. Okay, Imhotep is a builder. He is a craftsman, a carpenter. There goes that energy of the sun as well. So the sun just may resonate with you. Maybe you really connect with solar energy, or even like the stellar mysteries kind of thing. With visionary as well, keep your eyes on the vision, but what's coming through is you may start to receive aligned forward-moving actions when it comes to the vision. Why do we have visionary here? Thoth, divine masculine, and sensitivity. So also when it comes to divine masculine energy, the sun represents the masculine, and the stellar is the masculine energy. The collective is experiencing a masculine rising, whether that be without of you, you know, abundance, your material world within you. As a divine masculine, I'm seeing a whole lot of unity, a whole lot of rising over here. Divine masculine Thoth, okay? Thoth may even resonate with you. I'm going to grab some cards from this deck. What are some final messages for Pisces? What are some final messages for Pisces? New cycle, and then we do have Shiva, okay? Shiva over here. So Shiva may resonate with you. Again, just a lot of divine masculine energy. We've been seeing it all over the collective for Aries season. Aries is the masculine energy within and without. We do have new cycle, okay? So when it comes to your masculine energy within, that may be the material world. It may be abundance, whatever it is. There is a brand new cycle starting for you because you just closed out a cycle. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that it resonates. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.